What is up, Hyperdrivers? Welcome back to the channel. Today in the house, I'm super hyped because I got another clone trooper in the house, finally. This is the Hot Toys Coruscant Guard. Been waiting for this one for quite a while. It's been delayed because of shipping, but thanks. Sideshow finally delivered it, so super hyped to have this one. Can't wait to get it out. Before I get to that, if you're into Star Wars the way I am, meaning that you like the video games, you like the collectibles, you like the lightsabers, you like all kinds of things Star Wars, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you can jump to Lightspeed every week with us right here on the Hyperdrive. So with all that out of the way, let's take a look at this box. So here we got the Coruscant Guard. And this is standard Hot Toys box. There isn't much of a difference with any of the Hot Toys boxes. It's black, it's got the gray sideways, you got an image of the figure, and you got the figure right there. It says Coruscant Guard. This is very vibrant though, I like that. Nothing there going on there. You got some credits in the back, and then you have a look at him with his staff. So that's basically what you got going on. Let's get this guy open. All right. I should have got two of these guys. I'm kind of thinking about going back and getting another one. If you're interested in getting this, though, I saw that it was on low stock warning, so it's possible this thing may get sold out real soon. But there it is with two, so that's neat. I know what it comes with. The only thing that I wish that it would have is they would have done a deluxe set for this guy and given us, maybe like a helmet, extra helmet, like a Phase 1 helmet would have been cool. And possibly, something like that, or like a commander style helmet or something like that. That would be dope. So let's see what everything that comes in here. Looks like you got one layer, so there's not much going on as far as accessories. Got some hands, looks like a couple of bombs. Pop this guy over here. All right, so let's see what we got. We'll start out with all of this stuff. So you got a couple of electricity looking things, and these are for the staff ends. So you get two of them. So if you want to have it looking like he's shocking somebody, then you could do that. You got a couple of thermal detonators or maybe droid poppers. You get two of these. So you got one like that. All right. And then you got one that's a half like that. So let's see if I can get you. There you go. So you can see how that looks. Pretty neat. All right, so you get two of those. You get some hands. So you got an open hand. This is all pretty standard stuff that you get with most of the clones. So they kind of just, reissue the same stuff and then give a little bit of a different colorway to it. You got the pointing finger hand. All right. You got a trigger finger hand. Got another trigger finger hand for the other side. Nothing of this stuff articulates. It's just, rubber hands. You got a nice fisted hand there that, for holding. So that's cool. Kind of an open fist. And you have another one for the opposite side. So cool. That's all of the hands and stuff that you get. You get the staff. So that's what the staff looks like. You can see it's got some nice details there. A little bit. It's all one color. I don't see any weathering or anything added to it, but it has some texturing and sculpting. So that's cool. So then you could just add your electro stuff to the end of that. You get the carbine blaster. This is pretty standard stuff with every clone. Again, this is all pretty much one color, few little spots of different color. And you got that and some texturing there on the grip. So cool. And then you get a long rifle. All right, same thing, all one color. It's got kind of a scope down there at the bottom. Actually, I don't even know if that is a scope. Can't tell you exactly what that is. Maybe a different muzzle or something. Who knows? All right. And that's how it looks from the front. I don't know if it's going to catch it or not. Catch it? Nah, I guess it's not going to catch it. All right. But yeah, that's how it looks. All right, cool. And then you have the figure. All right, and the base. Let's get the base out first. And then I'll show you the figure. So the base has the the crotch grabber style. So this doesn't have the waist grabber. So you have that, and then you have the, looks like an Imperial style base, or I guess this would be Galactic Republic style base. Coruscant Guard. Looks like everything's spelled right. So that's how it looks in the front. And it's just your basic base. This is like the normal Star Wars bases that you get. All right, so nothing too crazy there. I gotta say, this was probably the absolute easiest time I've ever had getting plastic off of a Hot Toy. They just basically have plastic boots going over this whole arm, and the same thing that went over the lower parts of the boots. Super easy. I wish they would do that more often. Most of the time they're kind of like strapped pretty tightly around here, and I gotta cut through it. I don't think you need to go that excessive with this, but I mean, this is much easier. I didn't have to put a knife to anything like that, which is great. The figure looks fantastic. I really like the way it looks. It's got weathering on the armor, which is dope. Here, take a look, a close-up of this guy. You can get even closer. Here, you can put these guys down there so you can see. Look at that helmet. The helmet looks super cool. Like I said, I wish they would have included a phase 1. I think that's really the only thing that I would love with this. I mean, I'd even pay the deluxe price to have a different helmet, just so I can. That would make this more of a army builder, because then you could take and get multiple ones and have them look slightly different. These guys are gonna all look the same if you just keep buying the same thing. So arms can move out about that far. Check out the weathering in the chest. These have a lot more weathering than I saw on the 501st. Which is interesting, is because, they're in Coruscant, they're probably the furthest away from battle most of the time. So yeah, arms move pretty good. They got nice hold, which is nice. Very good, very good. You only have a single joint in the elbow, which that kind of sucks. I kind of wish they would have had the double joint. I feel like at this point, everything should have a double joint. So that's about as far as the arm can articulate. All right. You do have a little bit of a twist action here in the arm, so that's cool. And then you got the standard stuff that you get with the hands. They can articulate, turn, and do all that jazz. So all the cool stuff there that you get with it. And you got two open-handed looks for the hands. So cool. All right, as far as the waist goes, not a whole lot of articulation turning. I mean, you do have a little bit, but it's kind of restricted a little bit by the armor, so you can go about that far. The top part of the waist, same thing, kind of restrictive. You do have a little bit of some action here that you can tilt back and forward once you get over the armor, but not too much. So he's kind of going to stand straight up. All right. Trying to get these arms back in place where they were. All right, I think that's where it was. Okay, and then it brings us down to the legs. You got ratcheting in the legs. I love that. That means he's going to stand on his own, so that's cool. Leg can go up about that far. You have some double, looks like some double joints here in the knee, so you can articulate like that. And then you have your foot, which goes that way, and then side to side, which is great. And a little bit of turn action in the thigh, so you can do a little bit of twisting. But check out the armor. This is where this thing stands out a lot. I think the paint and the weathering is stunning. Look at that. That is great. Nice job with all of that. So cool stuff. Let's get him in some poses and see what we can do. All right, so there he is in the first pose, just your basic electro staff pose. A little bit more into it. I put in, to give him some balance and like he's getting ready to attack. I like how the electricity parts kind of compression fit around the staff, so that's cool. Again, super nice balance. He balances out perfectly, so there's no need for any kind of base, or to have the crotch grabber on. So that's awesome, and I love the colors. So very cool. Probably the way I'm going to pose them is because I don't have any other clone troopers that come with a staff like this. So this is probably going to be the way that I go about it. Let's see what else we could do. All right, so there goes another staff pose. I really like this pose. All right, I know I said I was going to pose him the other way, but I think I kind of like it this way. He has kind of that kung fu type of style going on, like he's ready for a fight. He's got the staff kind of halfway behind his back, so that's cool. Again, you know, like I said before, he balances really well, so I was able to put him in this pose pretty easily. Although these are kind of basic pose, I wouldn't say there was anything too ultra dynamic with the look, but I'm digging the staff idea. That's cool. Only thing, like I said before, and I'm going to keep saying, is that I wish they would have given us a Phase 1 helmet, but this is dope. So let's do another pose. All right, I know I keep saying I'm going to do a dynamic pose, but then I try something out and I'm like, okay, this is cool too. Here's another option for you to have with the staff if you want to just have it like over his shoulder like that. It gives him, you know, kind of a badass look in my opinion. Again, super easy to put into, balances great, so love it. Really, really nice idea here. I can't get over the staff idea. I mean, I've seen all the other guns before, so it's like now that I have a character that has a staff, I feel like I got to utilize it, right? But yeah, let's try something else. Okay, here's kind of a kneeling, crouching pose, like he's ready to get into a firefight, I guess. So the rifle here has some of the same problems that I had with Commander Cody. This part wants to fall on its own. Now the Deluxe 501st, there was a clip or something that kind of held that in place better. I wish they would just keep doing that. I think that would be a better option, because then it tends to fall on its own. I don't dig that too much. But otherwise, still really nice look. I like what they did with the bottom of the boots here now that I'm looking at it. You get kind of grime and dirt there and everything, and they got some padding on the boots. So that's really nice too. So cool. All right, and here's the last pose I'm going to do. This one kind of like he's about to breach a door or something, like he's running through. So that's cool. Again, legs spread out pretty good and far, and he's got a lot of balance. I think this figure is really nice, man. It's definitely worth picking up, especially if you're trying to get all of the clones. I love the colorway on it. I think it's fantastic. I love the accessories it comes with. I do wish it came with a Phase 1 helmet. That's one of the only things that I think that all these clone troopers, especially like the generic ones like this that are not named characters, or even the named characters, I think that they, at this point, should all come with a Phase 1 and a Phase 2 helmet so that you have the option to display it the way that you want to display it. So that's just my thought on it. I'm very hopeful that they're going to release a Commander Fox to go with these characters, considering that he did not die or hasn't shown being killed in the canon yet. I think that in the comic books, maybe Vader might have killed him, but I'm not even certain about that. Still, at least for the Bad Batch, Commander Fox is not dead. So it'd be cool to have Commander Fox to go along with this Legion, and it would work out. I think because of the same, you know, he's part of the same Legion, so that would be the thing to do. So that'd be cool. Let me know what you guys think about this clone trooper. Do you have him on order? If you do not have him on order, like I said, he is in low stock right now, so if you want to get him, I'll leave a link in the description below for you guys to get it. It is an affiliate link. I appreciate the help. It always helps the channel out. So if you choose to use it, you know, thank you very much. If not, just head over to Sideshow, or even if it's still available. I don't even think it's still available at Comic Concepts, but Comic Concepts is the best pricing I've found for all of the Hot Toys if you want to get it. So that's my thoughts. Let me know in the comments what you think, and until next time, may the Force be with you.